In today's video, we're going to go over and discuss a few small details about gameplay from Multiversus that you may have missed, but could still have big implications. First up, we're going to talk about Jake and when he transforms into his house form. Now, we see this towards the end of the reveal trailer, and it is a team battle because we see him outlined in blue, and his teammate Tom and Jerry, they're also outlined in blue. I think what everybody notices, Tom and Jerry are able to bounce off of Jake. So Jake, in his house form, kind of acts as a trampoline for your teammate. They get like a little extra boost to their jump or whatever it might be. Alright, that's kind of cool. But maybe what most people, I especially didn't notice this for a long time, but what most people may not notice, look at what happens as Bugs Bunny is throwing the pie towards Jake in his house form. We can notice the pie making contact and then immediately doing a 180. It turns blue, if I'm not mistaken, and starts heading in the direction that it just came from. So what that signals is Jake in his house form can reflect projectiles, or dare we call them reflectiles. Yeah, coin that phrase. I wish I could, that'd be awesome. But he can reflect projectiles, so that has, depending on the kind of character that you play, the kind of playstyle that they might have, if they're projectile heavy, Jake in his house form could be a hard counter to that kind of character. Again, Jake's house form seems to be moving pretty slow, but again, just for the fact that it reflects projectiles, that's a big thing. So Jake in his house form, right? And he's kind of got a big house too, doesn't he? He's kind of a thick house. But Jake, his house form, nonetheless, we know has multiple abilities. Obviously, the bouncing for your teammates. Not sure what happens if an opponent tries to bounce on the house. Maybe they get sent flying too. I don't know. We haven't seen that. But it can bounce your teammate. And it can also reflect projectiles. Two pretty big things, big features, big capabilities that this character can do, at least in his house form. Next up is Bugs Bunny and his tunnel ability. Probably the ability that most people have talked about from the ones that we've seen so far, right? This ability, again, probably the one that the community has talked about the most because it seems to be pretty dang good. We noticed Bugs himself can obviously use it, and we've noticed his teammate can also use this, which has good implications, right? Go into the tunnel, get away from the opponent. Your teammate needs to get out of danger, put down the tunnel. Your opponent, or not your opponent, but your teammate can make use of the tunnel to try to get away. Give themselves just a little bit of a break to try to reset things, so it's a good thing. But during the trailer, there's a specific part where we see Bugs Bunny actually exiting the tunnel. And what's good about this is he doesn't just pop out of the tunnel and he's left vulnerable. No, he actually does an attack out of his tunnel. We can see him actually like pull out a briefcase for just a few frames. So this is good. If you're going to play Bugs and you want to use the tunnel, but your opponent is able to kind of predict where the tunnel's going to end up and where Bugs is going to pop out. If they're going to be right on top of that, well, guess what? Bugs at least has that, dare we say, a wake up or a get off me type of attack. This is good for him. Again, not going to be vulnerable popping out of the tunnel, but at least it's something, and it gives him a little bit of coverage, shall we say, for, again, popping out of the tunnel. So that's the good thing, right? Because again, your opponent's going to stand right on top of this, trying to predict when you're going to pop out. Well, at least you have an attack to protect yourself, so it's something, again, maybe not a lot of people have noticed. Maybe some eagle-eyed viewers have noticed this already, but I still felt it was worthy enough to put in this type of video. And last but not least for today, we're going to talk about Superman and what may or may not be one or two different attacks. But Superman might have super armor. Okay, that sounds busted, right? Well, hold on. Let's play it back and let's see what I'm talking about here. So very early in the trailer, I wrote down around the 17-18 second mark in the reveal trailer. We will see Superman do, again, one or two attacks where he does a dash attack into a pile of bodies And then he follows that up with an devastating uppercut. Okay, so what seems crazy about that, right? A dash attack into an uppercut. Seems like a nice little 1-2 combo. Alright, yes, I agree. But what's important here to make note of, a couple things. We do see Superman outlined in blue. Okay, he's on the blue team. Now watch Finn over on the right-hand side. As Finn comes in, he will be delivering a two-handed sword slash. Finn outlined in red. Therefore, they are on opposite teams. So if Finn's doing an attack to somebody on the blue team with the sword, they should go flying, right? Well, this is where the super armor kind of pops into play here. Again, Superman doing that uppercut, and we see people go flying, right? He makes contact. But we also see Finn with that sword making contact at the exact point Superman is delivering the uppercut. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but usually if an opponent hits me with an attack, I'm going to get sent flying based off the knockback, right? Unless the move has super armor. So this could make Superman, again, this might be one or two different moves, but the dash attack into this uppercut. Imagine that as a two-hit combo. And imagine the uppercut, when it connects, always having super armor. Now imagine facing Superman online in a 1v1 or 2v2s, and that's all the Superman team does. Dash attack, uppercut. Oh, they connect the attack, super armor. So you might be able to hit them, but they're not going anywhere, so you can't necessarily punish them for it. They're going to come out on the winning end of this exchange. That could be very annoying. And again, this is somewhat speculatory that this is super armor, but just based on the evidence from the clip, yeah, this could be this could be big. This could be crazy. So we'll see how this one plays out. But if Superman does have super armor on this attack, oh, this could be one of the most annoying attacks in the game. Could be one of the most annoying attacks in the game, but we'll have to wait and see once we get more gameplay reveal or a character breakdown or whatever. Hopefully that information comes soon. And that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, it was what, 3 things. It was only 3 things, but I hope you enjoyed the little bit of the breakdown. Maybe this was informative to somebody out there, and if it's informative to one person, then my video did its job, what I set out for it to do. So again, hope this did help people in the long run, because like I just said, that's the point of the video. But that is going to be it for this one. May do more of this stuff in the future if I can find more of these little details. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, as always, and I guess we'll see you when I'm looking at you.